My experience as a folks member has been absolutely top tier. It's been absolutely wonderful. I think what's really cool about folks is that they allow you to be part of their inner space, which gives you the opportunity to really connect with and share your experience with other trans people that are going through similar things. And it's so nice to be able to have that connection and have that support right at your fingertips, right at, in your phone. And it's also great because it's given me the opportunity to join support groups with other trans masculine people that understand what I'm going through and understand what it's like to, live in this world being who you are. So it's been amazing being able to find community and, find my people through folks. So it's not only given me the opportunity to help myself, but it's been giving me an opportunity to help others and connect with others too. Hi, my name is Carlo. My pronouns are he, they, and I am a trans man. I have been using folks for almost 2 years now, and it's been absolutely wonderful. I am from upstate New York. I work as a case manager helping folks with mental illness and developmental disabilities. And for fun, I like to read, I write poetry, I like to cook, I like to go for walks, hiking, biking, just anything outdoors. I have been a member of Folks for almost 2 years. Um, I've been doing their testosterone program. Been using the gel, and it's been absolutely amazing. So I started using Folks because I live in a rural area and it's very hard for me to access testosterone in this area, especially at pharmacies. They often don't have it in stock, and I often can't get the amount that I need. So I like Folks, and I chose Folks because it was a way for me to get what I need without having to jump through the barriers of having to order it from a pharmacy and wait for it to be on back or like all that stuff. It kind of cuts out that part and it just ships it right to my door. And it's so convenient and so simple. And honestly, the cost is not that bad. It's pretty much the exact same amount that I would pay if I were using insurance. So it works out pretty good. In terms of why I started hormones in the first place, I just wanted to feel more affirmed in my gender and have my body align to what I was feeling on the inside. And in almost 2 years, I've gone so far, and folks has made it possible for me to live the life I've always dreamt of, and it's pretty cool. So, one thing I did want to share was, you know, I've had top surgery at this point. I've been on hormones for almost 2 years. And one of the big things that I've had to deal with going through both of those is people trying to fear monger and say, oh, you're going to regret it. Or what if you regret it? Or what if it's a huge mistake and you can't go back? Those thoughts definitely consume me because people assume that you're going to regret it because you're making such a big change. But what people don't realize is that there's the alternative. People ask all the time to people that are using gender affirming care, what if you regret it? And, there's always that other question, but what if I don't regret it? What if my life does get better? What if my quality of life gets better? What if I am happier? What if I do enjoy looking at myself in the mirror? What if, I start to feel on the outside what I do on the inside? What if that just changes and gets so much better? And I'll tell you what, for a majority of people for the majority of the time, that is the case. That what if it doesn't? That is the case. People do end up happier. People do, end up more confident. This, gender affirming care saves lives. At the end of the day, it does save lives. And the regret rates are incredibly low. So if you're questioning whether you should start hormones, or if you're questioning if you should get a surgery, it's okay to question, it's okay to doubt, it's okay to have those fears, but just know that there's always the alternative of what if it works out. You know, it's always good to look at the positive. So, um, you know, just take a chance. You know, because at the end of the day, I will never regret doing anything that might make me happier, that might make my life better. I'll never regret doing things to try to better myself. If I were to give one message to the trans or just anyone in our community, no matter how you identify, if I were to give you any advice, it'd be just be unapologetically yourself. I know it's easier said than done, but if you think of it this way, no matter what you do, there's always going to be someone that's going to be critical of it. So you might as well just do what makes you happy and live your life the way that feels the most authentic to you, because there's going to be someone out there that sees you and appreciates you and what you're doing and how you're living your life. So those other people that have a problem with it, that's their problem, not yours. And because at the end of the day, when you're 80, 90, 100 years old and you look back at your life, you're going to say, I've had absolutely no regrets, and I did exactly what I was supposed to do, and no matter what anyone said, I stayed true to myself. And that's going to be important at the end of the day, is how you're going to look back on your life when you're old and gray, and you look back, you're gonna look at the parts of your life where you said, I'm gonna choose myself instead of given to society. So, just be authentically you. And if anyone tries to tear you down, and people try to knock you down, just get back up. Just get back up and keep fighting, because you have the right to live this life the way that feels the most authentic to you. So don't let anyone take that from you.